in a ooh right now. You know why? What a struggle. We got everything back together. We're on episode 13.
1-3, boys.
The 1-3, baby. Unless you're dyslexic, then we're on episode 31.
And we're doing really good.
And we're doing a really good
31.
job.
Jesus. You know what
Yeah.
I gotta say? What is it? Goose fraba.
Goose fraba.
Goose fraba.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler is killing it. I don't know. Uncut Gems. He got ripped off. Did
Why?
you watch Uncut Gems?
No, I didn't watch
Me either,
Uncut
but
Gems.
a lot of people talked about him being ripped off, and I believe it. Adam Sandler is our boy. He's a native. You have to. You
can find him at the Puritan Back Room in Manchester, New Hampshire all the time.
And speaking of Adam Sandler, we have a little PSA we would like to give you guys today.
You don't want to welcome everyone?
No.
All right.
Okay, we can welcome everyone.
All right.
You can ruin the train. Oh,
Ruined.
You know what? You know what? Ooh. Okay. The best part about this is tonight I'm gonna freaking implement a new segment, and it's called Rant of the Day. And now I can't even do Rant of the Day because I'm about to do Rant of the Day. I'm in the zone. And you're like,
yeah. Well, we got to welcome everyone.
okay.
Welcome to Torn Between Two Brothers, where we talk about things that are new to us in the past, present, and the future. Don't know how things can be new to us in the future, but we're going to talk about it. So you had a PSA to talk about.
Speaking of Adam Sandler, I love to do just a roundabout. Like, people were so stoked to hear about Adam Sandler, and they don't. And then all of a sudden we have to come back to it. So, speaking of Adam Sandler, we have a little PSA for those of you guys watching right now and have nothing to do in the next spare 3 minutes. We are going to give you a fair warning. We want you to subscribe, or we will give you a tarot-grade amnesia or short-term memory, which is what Drew Barrymore had in 50 First Dates. We don't care how we give it to you. It can be a car accident where we'll intentionally drive you off the road.
Jesus.
We can take you out to a batting cage and hit you in the head with a couple baseballs. And you
We're not going to kill you, though. We're not going to kill you. We're not going to kill you.
There's no point of killing you because we need you. At the end of the day, you brain dead guys are watching our show. We need you. We don't care if it's too much alcohol and you fall down the stairs. We don't care. But all of a sudden, your life's depressing. Time is an ever-going lost memory. Years go by, and it only feels like days. You go to your Netflix. You can't sign in. You don't remember what you made your password. You go to Spotify. Same thing.
What are you going to do?
So, you know what happens is we shoot you a quick text. Hey, man, we would like if you'd subscribe to our YouTube. Check us out. Go watch a video. Come see it. And then you go to check it out, and you forget your email and password. So what do you do? Naturally, what do you do when you forget your email and password and you have so much trouble, but then you forget the password to your email to retrieve your password? You make a new account.
Sure.
And then you subscribe to us. And then you forget that account because you have short-term memory loss.
And then you're going to make a new one.
Account. So
make a new one, dude.
So
I get so many fucking subs.
So remember to check out the podcast and shoot us a subscribe, or you will be perpetually creating accounts to subscribe and check out our podcasts for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. Make sure that's on YouTube. YouTube.
I'm still
YouTube.
so pissed. I'm so pissed.
Why?
I'm on a train of thought, and you go, I had a perfect segue. I went stressed to Goose Fraba to Adam Sandler to 50 First Dates, and you go, don't you want to say hi to everyone?
Don't you want to say
You
hi?
had ample opportunity to say hi to everyone.
I did.
Sorry, if I seem antsy, it's because literally
You are.
it's because I am. But the last hour has been trying to get my laptop to work.
Yep.
Doesn't work. Then tried to get my hard drive to move everything to your laptop to stream off your laptop. Doesn't work. Broken. Both
Perfect.
broken.
Perfect.
So either I'm watching too much porn.
I was going to say, I feel like the audience can understand me because I've been dealing with you being stressed as a normally stressed out person.
Yeah.
So it's been like pretty anxiety ridden for the
Yeah.
past hour. You know what? That's okay because we're the fucking soy boys and that's what we do. You know? That's what we do. We're balls of anxiety. We're stressed out.
Great
Oh, man,
balls
dude.
of anxiety.
You know what? It's
Imagine if Johnny Cash just wrote like all of his songs about anxiety. Great balls anxiety.
Dude, that's me. 100%. No, it's our world, and we're just fucking living in it, you know?
No.
You know who else is living in their own world? Do you know?
Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, I'm Brandon Burrows.
Isn't it aggravating?
No, fuck it. Yeah, the soy boys, dude. You know who
Soy
else
boys?
is living in their own world?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Akon, bro.
Well,
Did you hear about this? Wait.
Oh, it depends.
First of all, okay.
Okay.
So Akon, let me fix the collar because it's already fucking bugging me. And I never wear the shirt. You know why? Because it bundles in from the bottom and fucking annoys me. And then I go to fix my collar and it's down, and then I go to fix it again because it pops up and it's like fucking repeating motion of. Dude, back towards the anxiety. Yeah. I fucking hate the sweater. I don't know why I wore it today. It's probably because I had no other clean.
Miss Akon.
Dude.
I'm a soul survivor.
Locked up, they won't let me out. Which I don't
Every single song sounds. I'm locked up. I'm a soul survivor. Like every song is the same melody. But Akon was crushing it in the 2000s.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
He
I
was
was
killing
slow dancing to girls to Akon.
As a man, I think he came from Africa, if I'm not mistaken, and he came to America in search of like providing entertainment for everyone, whatever it was. Most of his music had to deal with being in jail, so I don't know if he was actually in jail or not. But excuse me, whatever. Either way, dude, can we talk about some dude living in his own world? Akon, dude, fucking makes it in America.
Yeah.
Goes back to Africa, specifically Senegal. You know what he did, dude?
Oh,
Do you know what he did?
I think so.
Do you know?
Didn't he provide water and electricity for 100 million people or something?
He was awesome, dude. He provided so much shit but that's not what I'm talking about, man. You know what he just did? He signed a deal a month and a half ago at the middle of January to make his own town. His own city. Guess what he called it, dude?
Dude, okay.
I'm gonna give you a couple chances because I have a couple guessing things on here.
I'm guessing Akon would be my first guess, but
Okay.
It's probably not Akon.
It's worse than just Akon. Let me just tell you that.
Is it? I don't know. Akonville.
Akon City, dude. Literally signed a fucking deal.
Dude.
Bought land. Bought a tremendous amount of land and then made his own city.
Dude,
Bro's living in his own world. But second of all, what? You don't have currency within this land? Well, if you don't have currency, you create your own currency.
What do you mean?
Guess what? He made his own currency to run through
Please be
Akon City.
Bucks.
No, not Akon Bucks. Worse than Akon Bucks, dude. A-coin.
Dude! Yes!
Literally,
I'm hoping
the currency.
The trees have Akons.
Yeah, dude. Money doesn't grow from trees. You know what does? A-coin runs on trees. Fuck, man. And
Dude,
yeah,
that's so funny.
And the specific quote that I got, which was fucking hilarious, because it's nothing more of a quote from coming to America, making something of yourself, then disappearing back in Africa. You make your own fucking city, you make your own currency, and they asked a quote from him. You know what he said? If I could have it my way, Africa would be the United States of Africa. Dude, on so many drugs to be able to say that.
Akon's coming clean, dude.
Dude, literally, Akon, like our president right now, Donald Trump, he was an entertainer before he became president. I feel like that's what Akon's going to do in Africa, dude. He's going to be the president. I don't even know, the president
the
of
president
Africa.
of the United States of Africa.
Yeah, literally,
the U.S.
dude.
of A.
Literally, it's still the U.S. of A. So I guess after, do you have anything that,
dude, Akon? Okay. It's so funny. Akon was crushing it. What was that other song? I don't want to be disrespectful. Damn,
I don't
he's
know.
a sexy bitch. Is that him?
I
Dude,
don't
I don't know. They all blended after.
It's either him or T-Pain. I don't know, dude. I
Dude,
just had sex. And it felt so good. So good.
I just invented a new Bitcoin.
Dude, literally coins, bro.
So he built a currency, but how do you earn the currency? Did you see anything on that?
I don't know. I'm assuming
you create electricity for an entire continent, and you.
Dude, I'm assuming that he's gonna be running his own, and everyone oh yeah. I don't know how a new currency runs. Do you go into a specific place and you say, well, I have all this printed currency and now it has a trade-in value, almost like U.S. to Canadian dollars.
Imagine it's a dollar bill, okay? Imagine he's going with the traditional paper.
Oh my God.
Whoa, let's just talk about what happened.
Dude, I think what happened is that you hit
It's
shift.
13, dude.
It happens when it's 13 for one. Second of all, I think you hit the shift key on your computer too many times because now you got some sticky keys.
I'm so
Some
mad that
sticky-
you
some
literally
sticky
said sticky keys
keys.
during our little break, our hiatus,
Sticky
and then you
keys.
still were like, "Let me make a pun." So for those of you tuning into the audio, if you wonder why it just randomly cut to break, it's because I spilled a gallon of rum and Coke all over my laptop.
And we're surprised the podcast is still running.
It's running better than it was before, dude. My laptop just needs to get drunk to get ready for the podcast like I'm about to do. So if you're curious why the tablecloth has instantly changed color,
Because we're that quick and we had to fucking make it. No.
whoop, 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 and there was a
Shifted
big
everything.
stain.
Yeah,
It's okay,
there we
boys.
go.
We here. Akon, pimp. He's a soul survivor.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw out. I mean, we can have a talk. Like, if you were to name your own place, I hope it would be better than Akon
I would call
City.
it Justin City
You would call it Justin City.
or just in.
Just in
The
time.
city.
Just in the city.
It would be Justin, and the people would be like, "Oh, what is it? Is it a city? Yeah, Justin
Just in
the
the
city.
city.
Boom.
Where do you live? Just in the city?
Yeah.
What do you mean, just in the city? Just in the city.
Just in the
I'm
city.
just in the city. Yeah, I'm around the block.
Right around the block at just in the city.
2 towns over, just in the city.
What would you name your town?
I don't know, dude. Like Icebergville.
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 But would you put it in somewhere sarcastic that was like super hot?
Yeah, like in Texas, dude. Fucking Texas. I'd be like,
They'd be
yo, it's Iceberg
melting,
City in
dude.
Texas, bro.
I can't believe. And my good thing I got a waterproof phone case,
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
dude.
Fuck.
Best day of my life.
Would you make yourself a currency? Is it just in currency?
No, that'd be stupid. No, I
Just
wouldn't.
in coin?
No, okay. Oh yeah, what
You
I was
cool if
gonna
I pay you just in coin? What do you mean just in coin, dude? What do you think? I want my pockets full of change? Nah, just in coin.
Dude, I was just gonna say, Lily, the reason why I freaked out and flipped my hands like an Italian person and was ready to fucking freak out is because how funny would it be if there was a dollar bill with Akon's face on it, dude?
Yeah, dude. That's what I was thinking.
Or it's like a coin.
I totally forgot that you were talking about
Yeah.
that because I was too focused on the fucking Pepsi spilling
On
everywhere.
the
On the Pepsi spilling.
dude, it literally felt like a fucking like
like
a
a-
Hurricane Katrina in the fucking house, dude. I don't know. I was gonna think of something. I was gonna say tundra, but I know tundra is what, snow. I don't know. I'm so like rattled right now, dude. This is perfect. Perfect for episode 13.
Yeah, dude.
Do you
For-
believe in superstitious things and numbers?
No, not really.
I
I know
know-
there's a lot of people that are like, what is it? Like salt or pepper over the back. Like
Just-
don't go under ladders. Like a black cat. This,
Yeah.
that, and the other thing. But I don't really give
Yeah,
a
don't
shit,
go
dude.
underneath the black
You know-
tablecloth.
You know what?
Dude,
I got-
looks like we're gonna do magic tricks on this. Like,
no, you know what?
the
I
cards are gonna disappear when we're.
You know what? I have so much to stress out about. I don't fucking need something else.
Yeah.
In is it superstitions?
Superstitious.
Superstitions?
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, dude. They're like old wives' tales. Like, why the fuck do I need to worry about that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't give a fuck. Superstitions are for like people.
They're-
Dude, all right.
Go ahead.
Superstitions are like for people that look at their horoscopes. Why does it fucking matter? Dude, you literally like.
I'm gonna say like
It makes me
okay,
so
I
mad,
feel like
dude.
superstitions are for people that have nothing going on in their life and they're
They're
bored.
so bored.
They have to make
Well, it's
something
just like
up.
a fucking horoscope. Like, okay, I get it. I get horoscopes more than superstitions, excuse me, because horoscopes you have like it's like the astrological signs and you know like if the moon can fucking create waves, what can the stars do and
Yeah.
can they predict this, that, and the other thing? But like, how fucking bored do you have to be
That's why
to wake up every morning and say, I wonder what my horoscope says about me today. And 99% of it is so fucking generic. It's like going to a palm reader. This is another, or what is it called? Blah, 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 blah,
Psychic.
Psychic, dude. Fucking like going to a psychic. And they're like, oh my God, I see tragedy in your future with a loved one in sometime within 50 years. And you might fall in love. And you're like, really, dude? And then she goes, you're going to die. All right, we got to end our session right here. I'll see you next week, and it's going to be $75. Dude, fuck, man. Why? You don't have anything better going on in your life?
The trades, like, I've tried to talk to people about this, but you can't. Anyone that believes in it, you can't talk about. But it's like, hey, man, like, if they say someone recently in your life has passed away.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, like you can
ask
be like,
anyone down the street,
dude. You can literally, be like, oh man, Michael Jackson just passed away. He was somewhat close to me. Like, no, he wasn't.
Yeah, because like
you try to force your perception into the psychic.
Yeah, you fill in the blanks for them, and then they gravitate it, and then they pull you in.
Exactly.
So then they're like, oh,
the only times
like,
that
my
freaks
grandfather
me out,
just recently passed away, but it was like 10 years ago or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, it's your grandfather that's in the room right now.
Exactly,
someone
dude.
with a name that starts with J.
Exactly.
J is such a popular first like letter initial.
I was gonna say sometimes when they're like, oh, when it's John, your grandfather, he passed away, within 10 years, right? Oh, he was a veteran, so like that kind of shit, like not really freaks me out because like some things are just like, oh, your grandfather, so he must be associated with war. You're about this age, so maybe he passed away within 10 years. So like everything can be deduced to a certain like you can figure it out. You know what I mean?
You can read people can read people. That's how
absolutely.
scam artists get away with this stuff. But I mean, we won't offend too many psychics. But I will say one interesting anecdote. Well, it's not interesting, but like if you know the story. So this dude whose name is Big John, and he's not ironically called Big John. He's actually a big ass dude.
Is this Big John?
It's Big John.
Yeah, the Big John that I know. I know there's a lot of floating around Big Johns that I think
he was wearing a football jersey or something like that. And he went in, or like he was like, I don't know what he was dressed up as, maybe a football jersey. And he showed up to psychic, and then they started predicting his future, and he was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And like they told him, oh, like you're gonna be like a big football star when you grow up, knowing he's like a big ass dude and
wearing something related to football. Did he realize?
Huh?
Did he realize? Like, did he put two and two together and say, "All right, they're just kind of like,
they're just reading the room." But
got you.
But
and I think that happens a lot, dude. It's like chiropractors for the mental, the mental state. Like they do nothing. Dude, they do nothing.
I get so nervous about chiropractors because like
with the neck, dude.
No,
like,
not that. They fucking pick you up by your head and they're like,
oh, I don't fuck around. No, I did it for like a year and it helped nothing.
One thing I think about is, if they can alleviate pain, then there's scam artists that can put like a fucking knot in your neck.
Yeah, so it's like a mechanic
back in a week. Yeah,
it's like a mechanic for your body, dude. Yeah. Like there's some shady mechanics that will like literally be like, oh, just gonna fucking loosen this up a little bit.
Come see me in a week,
and then I can make fucking $300 extra. But like chiropractors, I feel like they do it. I remember going to one for a year for my cluster headaches. Excuse me, and. Dude, I just didn't feel better for one.
Yeah.
Maybe I was like out of a cluster where it was like, maybe this is working, but I don't know. And then they came back and then it was just as bad. And we finally figured it out. It's this point in your spine that you have cluster headaches. And then I believed it for a long time. And then they were like, oh, are you going to keep coming back? And I'm like, no, because it's not fucking helping.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, dude. It's like acupuncture, dude. Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Sorry to go on a fucking rant, but all that can just all be classified into like bullshit. Not even a Venn diagram, just a circle encompassing all that crap. I get so mad.
Speaking of Venn diagrams, Megan Thee Stallion, who's a booty Venn diagram. Actually, my girlfriend's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be so mad. Every time any like person I say is hot, whether I'm serious or not, I'm in trouble. I'm sleeping in the doghouse. But speaking of dogs, Megan Thee Stallion, no, she's okay. She so I don't know if you heard, but she was signed to an independent label in Houston.
Yeah,
and
I heard
she's signed to 1501, and the label is preventing her from releasing new music.
She was wicked
because
pissed
she was
off.
trying to renegotiate her contract.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
what she did is now she's blowing up. Now she's like, all right, I'm tied to this contract that's completely boning me. Like, can we negotiate, on better terms? And I guess she's managed by Rock Nation now.
Yes, it's Rock Nation.
And they're the ones who kind of like comb through the thing and goes, "You're being fucked right now."
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot. Or sorry, do you have anything else?
Go ahead, keep
I was
going.
gonna say there's a lot of new artists. I remember. I forget if it was like 2 years ago. Lil Uzi Vert had the same problem.
Yep.
And
there's Taylor Swift that recently came out where she like lost rights to like all of her old music and stuff.
Exactly. And there's these artists that are signing big contracts that are probably fucking 100-page contracts that they have no idea. Well, I'm saying this like hypothetically, 100-page contracts that they're like, okay, yeah, I know you guys aren't gonna fuck me because like you want me to release music so you can make money. Yeah, I get the deal. Just do whatever you need to do, make it happen. I know you're gonna represent me well.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people
are
get
giving
stuck.
her shit. They're like, oh, like she's 20 years old.
And is she only 20?
Sorry, she was 20 when she signed the original contract.
Okay, yeah.
And then people are like, oh, she was old enough to know. It's like, okay, Taylor Swift had, like, her parents had millions of dollars and lawyers, and she still got fucked out in her contract. Like, you're going to tell me this person who's 20 years old in Houston blowing up.
No,
like,
you can't know better, dude. There's so many fucking loopholes.
I think what happened, too, is when she was signed, I mean, I don't know, like, the timelines of when she started blowing up recently. I really enjoy Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, I'm not a huge
enjoy
fan.
her.
She's all right.
And then DaBaby, like, they're all in that, like, new
The
realm
Baby
of,
I
like,
fuck around
gangsta
with
hip-hop
besides, like,
that
his
I
same
love,
flow,
dude.
but, like, Meg Thee Stallion,
So she was originally given, like, I think it was 15K, like, or no, she was originally given, like, right when the contract was done, she was giving 10 grand.
Wow.
So then she signed, and maybe it wasn't when she was blowing up.
Just gonna move your drink a little forward.
I'm just like, so she's like, so she was given 10 grand, and then she was like, oh, this is great, like, startup money, like, maybe she's just starting to, like, because it's an independent label, so she's just starting to grow her fan base, and then she got wicked big. Well, her contract says that her label gets 60% of her income.
Wow.
And she has to use 40% of her the leftover 40% to pay engineers, mixers, and get features on her songs.
Dude, that's fucked, man. And features aren't cheap.
No.
Engineers, I'm sure sound engineers, going into a booth and spending fucking $1,000 on maybe a song. Oh,
man. So they're gonna have So not even, dude. It ramps up once you get bigger and bigger and bigger because you get better engineers.
Exactly.
And then they also get 30% of the tours and merch that she sells of everything. So not only does they get 60% of what the music makes, but 30% of the tours and merch that they really have no big involvement in. And she, I guess, made a revenue of $7 million and was only paid $15,000 to date.
Holy crap!
By the, I'm sure she's making money.
Yeah,
from
she's
like
making money on the side and shit like that. But from her deal, $15,000 out of 70 mil. You said 70 mil, right?
7 mil.
7 mil. But either way, dude.
I know. And she now has filed a suit. A restraining order, like, and she's like, all right, and then she's asking for $1 million in freaking damages.
And it should be more than that. I'm sure $1 million. She's probably going to go to court and be able to get her royalties and everything
part of what she's suing for. So she's asking for $1 million in damages.
Yeah,
but she wants to be out of the contract. So I think her being scammed out of all that money is going to like break the contract. And then they'll be able to rip the contract, give her money in damages, but then they make out like
good
a
for fucking
bandit.
Dude, imagine she goes to fucking Rock Nation and gets fucked. They're like, yeah, we only want like 50%, and you'll get like $1,000.
The guy from 1501 made a comment, says, "Don't tell me you think that Jay-Z wouldn't be taking 50% of her like revenue on her first deal, like on our first like."
So he
contract
defended
deal.
himself.
He defended himself. He doubled down, dude.
Wow. I mean, you gotta have some balls to be able to say that shit,
dude. I'd
be fucking pissed,
dude. And she's booming right now, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny that you're not like into her because like. I've been cheesing to her music. Like, I don't know. There's something about a rapper chick that raps about like being confident, like almost like how like dudes like or like rappers, regular male rappers will like like talk about having sex with a bunch of girls and stuff like that.
Sure.
It's like, oh yeah, and you're bumping it with your boys. Yeah, like I fuck a bunch of girls too. But then like
you and your other 15-year-olds, yeah, we bang girls.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. I tote that fucking AK-47 in my 87 Impala with the hydraulics, dude.
So I get like you get pumped up about it. Like, yeah, like bitches in the club, and you're like, yeah, dude. You're like 15 years old, cheesing to that shit. And then she's bringing this like this other side to us where like she's like robbing dudes like after having sex with them and stuff. It's I don't know. Like
pulling a fucking what was that girl that it's not even that girl, she's so fucking famous, Cardi B, dude, talking about going out and robbing dudes and shit.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate Meg Thee Stallion. She's like a hip hop artist that like embraces female empowerment and like good for you. Yeah. But something about me ever since Nicki Minaj came out gave me a bad taste in my mouth when I hear female rappers. Like there's some people like Lil Kitty that was like, is it Lil Kitty?
No, it's
Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, Kitty Pryde. When you have like these weird kind of not even progressive, like dude, I can't even think of it. Experimental, I would say is the correct word. And these people come out and you're like, this is dope. But anyone that follows the same suit of Nicki Minaj, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I feel like there was a moment in hip hop for like females, where there was certain gimmicks and ways you had to approach putting out your music to be heard. So you almost had to follow the trail, and the things that kind of deterred
and then
became experimental and became like less popular. So if you followed that Nicki Minaj almost like paved the way. Yeah. And then like people
would be like Lil Kim
behind.
Maybe behind and then like Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, and then you have this gateway just flooded with,
everyone's, and they're trying to come in. It's funny because I know a lot of people bash on Iggy Azalea, and I get it, but Iggy Azalea used to rap like on her mixtape shit, like before she.
Yeah, remember you told me back in the day you had I was bumping it.
Dude,
yeah,
Iggy, like before Fancy. Like Fancy is what cut me off from her, but like she used to rap like raunchy. Yeah, and like hood and stuff like that. Even though she's just a a white broad from Australia. So it used to be, I don't know, like Megan Thee Stallion. Shout outs to you, but like I don't know, like I love this new age of like I don't know, like it's
dude,
weird. It's almost like that hood like rapper like feel from like the 2000s is almost taking a resurgence, and like the new hip hop. It's almost like those people are getting influenced by like this grungy hip hop, like Jaquan.
Dude, fucking, I'm trying to think. There was like, two artists I had in mind, and maybe you can help me out because I don't know either of their names.
Yeah, it's okay.
The first one was on Double XL Freshman with Blueface and the girl. She had like the makeup, the swivels in her face.
Oh, you're talking about Rico Nasty?
Rico Nasty, dude. She's fucking lit. Yeah. And then there's another one that stemmed from TikTok. The one that's like, I know you think about me in your shower.
I don't know her name, but I know
girl's
she's
fire,
Did you know she was a a Disney star back in the day?
No way.
Yeah, so
she looks like a Disney star gone like Billie Eilish. Like, you know what I mean? Like
she's like, it's literally like a
like JoJo Siwa
like when he was on. Like Macaulay Culkin, like when he had like his weird drug rehab, like that's literally what like this girl became after Disney.
Yeah, and she's like, good shit. Like I don't know, just that experimental hip hop is like, cause dude, you know me, and I'm just gonna say it, dude. It's episode 13. You spilled fucking rum and Pepsi on your goddamn laptop. Yeah, your laptop shit the bed for an hour, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm a fucking hipster when it comes to music.
I know,
and I always have been. But it's like I hate things that are repeated and repeated and repeated, like Drake, dude. I can have an appreciation for Drake. I like Drake.
Yeah.
Am I going to bump him all the time? Absolutely not. Because you know why? If I want to fucking bump him, I can go to 94.5. I can go to 107.9. I can go on Spotify and fucking hit 17 albums of Drake with songs, you know what? All singles.
Yeah.
Every single one of his songs are singles. So when something is in my face 24... Dude, I'm getting heated over here. When something's in my face 24/7, I don't want to fucking hear about it anymore. I'm done, dude.
Did you hear the
that's
new
what
Drake
puts
song?
me off. Yeah.
Where he samples Eminem?
Yeah. But that's where it puts me off, dude. Like, I'm done. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Like, give me those underground rappers. Give me those people that are experimenting with hip-hop and doing different things. Even someone like fucking Lil Pump coming out and being like, Versace. No, that's not fucking Lil Pump. What does Lil Pump say?
Gucci gang, Gucci gang,
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Dude, and it's the it's the #1 song in fucking hip hop on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking. It's like a minute, dude. It's a minute. It was the fucking, like, that kind of shit, dude, that comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, fuck Lil Pump, but I like to meet him. Yeah. But fuck Lil Pump. And, dude, I get so psyched for, dude, these new people that come up and they're like, they get this little spotlight and then they fade away and then you listen to them, like, maybe down the road or whatever it is, and then you can appreciate their art.
I don't want to, like, trash talk, like, every, like, new hip-hop artist.
Okay.
But it's like all these hip hop artists are like, you know, like when like new artists have like this prime like little album or the prime like first couple singles and album and 2 albums, and then they fall off.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about how much we run through new media, it's good to see almost all these artists at their prime and then never hear about them again.
Yeah, I guess so, dude, but come on, dude. Like, there's only so much. Like, DaBaby is one of, like, probably my favorite rappers to stem from, like, this generation. Yeah. This generation meaning, like, within the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Year or 2 or whatever it is. But, like, I can't listen to him, like, on the regular because I already hear it enough as it is.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, his flow's very similar in all of his songs. It's like that, that hood, but, like, I don't know, mashed with progressive music. I don't know, dude. It fucking ears me. But I still like him. He's a good fucking dude.
Yeah.
He's young, too, dude.
Yeah,
I think he's younger than me. This is how I know I'm getting fucking old, dude. Because I look at all these rappers that I used to fucking listen to back in the day, and they're like fucking 50, bro. Like, Eminem's got to be 87 this year. And I don't know fucking why I think that way. And everyone's like, dude, did you check out his new album? I'm like, yes, and fuck that dude. He's 87. He's on crutches right now. And then I look at people like DaBaby, and I'm like, dude, this dude's got to be fucking 35. And he's like 23,
I know,
bro.
He's crushing at 23.
Oh, that's my hip hop take. That's my rant for the evening.
Go ahead.
I don't even know. Well, I mean, I'll stick with the music theme, I guess, right?
Okay.
So you know, obviously, Doja Cat's Say So.
Yeah.
So she just released a music video for Say So. And the reason it got popular, again, going back,
our boy TikTok,
the Soy Boy Nation, the Soy Boy Nation's app, TikTok, the one and only. So TikTok blew up this song, even though Doja Cat was like already kind of in the mesh and cranking, in the mesh of everything. So there was a girl by the name of Yodeling Haley.
Yeah,
Why do you have this one too?
No, I just know this.
Oh, you just know this. All right. So Yodeling Haley.
Trust me, if it's TikTok or anything
TikTok related, I know it.
The thing is you usually pick topics from like this weird grapevine that I don't know where you find it. And like so you pick some acorns from the tree, and then I'm like, oh, where did you find that? Like, and you talk about these weird topics,
sure.
And now you're like trending towards things that are like,
I
more
try
popular.
to get like a little bit of everything.
But I mean,
dude.
like, I had the popular realm. Like, I was the cool kids, and you were the nerd in the corner.
Yeah.
So I was expecting you to bring
But if there's nothing that catches my eye, dude, and it's funny because someone from work had mentioned the Doja Cat thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. And then someone fucking online had mentioned it, and I said, nah, I don't want to talk about that. And then I was like, yo, I'm crunching down on fucking cards for the podcast.
Yeah.
What do I need? And then it came up again, and you know what I said? Let's run with it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, dude. I'm going to talk about it. So, Yodeling Haley had made a dance to it that went viral on TikTok. Your punches left the road. Yeah, dude, I know the whole thing, bro. And no, I don't know the whole thing. I know like those 2 things.
Yeah.
And dude, I always do that at work, bro. I'm like, just that.
I think that's a patting your weave like dance move.
Yeah,
I believe,
dude. Like your head's got an itch, but you got a weave on. You got to pat that weave down, bro. That's what it's there for, dude.
No.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you know.
I'm wearing a weave right now, bro.
Dude, imagine.
I'm like, I'm going to grow my hair out, dude. I tell you that I'm going to grow my hair out, and then I fucking shaved it, dude. This is a weave.
Dude, imagine.
Fuck
out
you,
of all
dude.
the
This
weaves,
is a weave.
you go through like the weave shop, and out of all the like the coolest weaves, I guess, you're at coolweave.com, and you're like,
that's where I got it.
I'm going to pick the Clark Kent cool weave.
Dude, I picked the cool weave with the frillies on the side because that's the way it's going right now, dude. I comb straight down, dude, every time. Comb it. And what does it do? ping peacock, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I'm mating with 17 different people in different directions.
Dude,
the back of my head
all
looks like.
pictures like I don't know what alien it is, but they're like, and they're like chasing after
It's like
people.
a pufferfish.
Dude.
No, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, dude. I want to say, no, it's not Stranger Things.
It's
You
like
haven't
the
seen Stranger
ears.
Things.
It's like the ears flare out like fins.
Yeah.
And then they
I
start
just think of a
chasing you,
pufferfish.
dude.
Not a pufferfish. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking
Jazz
about.
hands, fucking.
Imagine.
Jazz hands. Dude, a horror film?
Not even a horror film. Like an alien comes onto our planet and like it's got like a spooky little face, and then it goes, and then it actually says jazz hands.
That movie would fail in the box office,
it did
dude.
research on the like country
On human interaction, and they're like, "What? Like, I need something cool when this happens. Like when I
Oh, is it
fucking
the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park? Oh, shit.
yeah,
That's so
dude,
funny.
that's what it is." And then they come,
Dude,
they're
of
like,
course it's
"I need
something
human interaction. What should I do?" And then they look up, like hands spanning out, and the only fucking search they get is jazz hands.
Or they're doing like I feel like aliens one time, if they ever come, will like do research in the wrong
They
field.
come. I jerked one off last week, dude.
But like imagine like
Oh, that was bad joke.
the aliens like investigate, like they're like, we need to know what humans hate. We need to know what they hate, and they zone in on one, like, what is it called when people like a survey group or whatever, like a group that you survey, but it's like it's only like a small
I know what you're
selection of
talking
it.
about. Yeah.
I forget what the phrase is, but they zone in on one study, and it's like a Facebook group of people that fucking hate jazz hands, and they're like, dude, the whole human race must hate jazz
So
hands.
it has to be the worst thing in the world.
So then all of a sudden they come onto Earth and like,
Jazz hands. I was thinking there's an article that I read for college back when I was at MCC years ago. Years ago, dude. I was probably like 18. No, that's years ago. And it was called the Americans, but it was backwards, and it was mushed in, and it was an article, and it was talking about like if you were put on Earth, but you had no idea what the fuck was going on. So it goes into depth about like mouth doctors, how they just like give people things and it makes them feel better, but it was actually like doctors and you know, pharmacists and stuff like that. And it's such like a weird perspective, dude. I feel like that's what would happen if aliens came, dude. Jazz hands. So to go back, all the way back from fucking jazz hands and dinosaurs and fucking, I don't know, dude. Yeah. So Doja Cat released her music video for Say So. The the song that was released was made popular by Yodeling Haley. So to credit her in a certain fashion, I guess, she had asked her to come onto her music video, which I think was like a rolling rink. Rollerblading rink.
Yeah.
And
Roller derby.
Roller derby. Is that what it's called?
I think it's called roller derby.
Every time I think of derby, I think of dude, cars.
Okay.
Derby 5000, Derby 500, Derby 83. No. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dude. The fucking 728 Derby ZEZ. That's what it's called. Dude, so she was part of the music video, which is not that interesting because you already know. But for me, I was like, that's kind of cool because there's so many TikTok creators that are getting famous, like Nice Michael. Is that what you're talking about? Nice Michael for Gonna take my horse to the Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Was credited.
But there was a dude, the kid that did the dance to the Get Up, the. Gonna do your two-step and a cowboy boogie. And then all of a sudden, like, he was in the music video.
With me. Yeah,
something
dude.
Blanco Brown or something like that.
Blanco. Is that not what happens in a fucking shootout, bro? Like Blanco Brown.
That's what it sounds like.
Blanco Brown. Bro, you gonna test me? I'm a Blanco Brown you.
I'm all Blanco Brown, yo ass.
Yeah, that's all.
Dude,
but it's awesome, dude. These famous people giving credit to TikTokers that are making them famous and giving credit where credit's due, and I think that's what it is.
It's funny because MTV shared like a quick interview that they did with Doja Cat, and she did the dance, and they're like, oh, check out Doja Cat doing her 70s inspired dance move, and then people were like, That's yodeling cat. That's yodeling. Yodeling Haley.
Yodeling cat.
It's yodeling cat.
I don't know what it sounds like.
But yeah, like, and then people are like, "That's yodeling Haley," and then they're like, afterwards, MTV commented like, DC, which means dance credit, yodeling.
Dude, they can't even put out an apology. They're like, look at this 70 inspired dance music, bro. And in reality, it's 50 years in the future from a TikToker. Dude, they didn't even...
No, but they're saying the dance is inspired from 70s.
Correct. Yeah. But it's not.
Is
Is
it? It could be.
Didn't even
Well, the song, I
notice.
feel, is like 70s. Maybe they said 70s inspired dance, but they meant 70s inspired song because it's really...
Yeah, MTV, dude. Get your head out of your ass, bro.
It feels like a disco song. It really does. Like, I feel like
only
the
felt
roller
like it
rink
was
was
a-
a perfect, like
I only felt like
music
it was a
video.
disco song after I saw it at a roller rink. If that's weird, then I was like, okay, yeah, I can get along with that. But before, I was like, dude, Doja Cat, she's fucking weird, dude.
Doja Cat's
I
killing
go
it.
way
Do you remember-
fucking back.
So on Shopbat, like a while ago, I did like on one of the first episodes.
I'm a cow.
We reacted to fucking Moo.
It was you and I.
Was it me? No.
I believe so.
No.
Or maybe you
It was
had
Tr-
shown
it was
me and you
Trevor.
said this
Yeah,
was
yeah,
coming
yeah.
in the next podcast. Have
Yeah.
you seen this?
Yeah,
Maybe that's what it was.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. So I don't know. It was just. I don't know.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Dude, it's so funny that she went
Bitch,
from
I'm a
meme
cow.
music to like having like 10 singles off of her like
Yeah, good,
freaking
dude.
new album.
Good for her. That's the kind of shit I like, dude. Underground people making it, and then she's gonna fly off the charts, and then she's not gonna be relevant, and then I'll keep up
And then
with her
we'll
in
listen to someone else.
keep up with her in like 5 years.
Keep up with her.
I'll keep up with her.
Side note, keeping up with things. PS2 is celebrating their 20-year anniversary.
Really?
Yeah. So that means it came out in the year 2000.
Oh, gross, dude.
So
I
gross.
feel like the first time I played PlayStation was PlayStation 1, and I remember we were in our cousin's basement, Ken and Sean,
Yep.
fucking Uncle Peter's basement, and we were playing fucking, dude, the ice cream truck?
I know what you're
The
talking about.
fucking
It's
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal,
Yes, dude. That was the first time I played it, but I
Yeah.
thought it was before 2000, so I'm surprised. Because if it's
well,
after
PlayStation
2000,
2.
Oh, PS2.
PS2 is celebrating 20 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
PS1, we
I was
had a
gonna say
PlayStation.
90s.
We had a PlayStation when we were in Canada. And that was
Yeah,
in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, if you didn't know about the PlayStation 2, is it made $250 million day one, dude.
Wow.
$250 million. How crazy is that?
I could pay off my wedding with that.
Backwards compatible. You son of a bitch.
Always got to put it in there.
Backwards
Always.
compatible, which was like
Yeah.
a big mainstay, like for,
Yeah,
like
seriously.
you could play PS1, dude. The PS5 can't even play the PS4 fucking games, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
It's fucking disgusting.
you're gonna tell me the PS5 can't even be backwards
Dude, that's some
compatible and the
monopolized
PS4, dude.
shit,
Dude,
dude.
it's-
That's monopoly at its truest form, is being like, oh, we're going to make a slight difference onto this. You want to play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Modern Warfare? You're going to have to buy a new
You're
copy.
gonna have- Dude, and it's so
Fuck,
funny, and
man.
people bash on Xbox because you have the whole Xbox versus
Yeah, well, I can
PlayStation
play
war.
fucking Fable that was
Dude,
made on Xbox
Dude,
One.
they already said the new Xbox that comes out, which is
Mm-hmm.
called the Xbox One X or something to the
Yeah,
X series.
Yeah. I
Can
remember that.
play anything.
Which is awesome, dude. They'll go back, like, that's what I'm saying. You can play Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox
Dude,
One.
you want to keep people on the platform and playing the old games
Yep.
because they're more prone to playing the new games. You're not losing money. You're losing more money pissing people off to buy 2 copies of the same fucking
Yeah,
game
dude.
than you are to keep them on the platform playing old games. Because even if they're playing the old-ass games, they might
They're
be...
still buying it. You're still
Yeah.
making money, and all you have to do is
They-
fucking
they already bought
render
the
it into a
platform.
new. Yeah.
But they say
we're on the same page
They
on
say
that.
with
I
the
think.
platforms though that they take a hit on the initial sell of the system. So when they sell the
Oh,
system to
okay.
you for $300-$400, it actually costs them like $500-$600, and
Oh, wow.
they make their money by you buying all the games and accessories. But I don't know how true that is. But that's something I've heard.
I would love
before,
to
where it's
like follow
they
up
take
on
a
that
deficit.
because you hear like so many things that like, oh, the product only costs 17 cents, like a hydro flask, dude, but you're buying it for $50.
Yeah.
Scam.
They implemented the DualShock controllers. So you had the
Oh,
DualShock and the dual like analog, which was, I mean, before that was you had like Sega Genesis that didn't have it. N64, I guess, was one of the first ones to implement it until like the Xbox also started bringing it in. But
Yeah.
which I love that the Xbox had the like opposite
I love that
corners.
it's separated.
Yeah.
I always have an argument
Yeah.
with people at work that they're like, yeah, but I can't do it. Like the buttons, the dual sticks,
Yeah.
need to be next to each other. And I'm like, I feel so much more comfortable. Maybe it's because we played Nintendo, which was like the buttons were like adjacent but not symmetrical to the analog stick. I feel like they were a little bit pushed down.
No.
Were they right across?
Oh no, yeah, it was actually.
Like,
yeah,
at least
the analog was in the
button
top
to
left, and then the C
analog
stick was
in
on the
middle,
bottom right.
Or no, the start was in the middle. Yeah,
You're talking
yeah,
about the N64.
Yes.
I'm talking about the GameCube, where it's similar to the Xbox.
Yeah. The GameCube as well. Things like
Yeah.
that. Like we grew up. Sorry, I keep
Yeah.
cutting your train of
And
thought.
You're
trying to commemorate PlayStation.
It did so well because DVDs and DVD players were so popular.
Yep.
And the cheapest thing to play a DVD on became the PS2.
Yeah.
PS2 was the cheapest thing to play a DVD.
And was it specifically because of Blu-ray or no? That came out on
that's
PlayStation 3, right?
PlayStation 3, yeah. So they brought
Okay.
all this in. It was able to play CDs, so if you wanted to play music, you could play games. To name some of the classics, and I'll ask you if there's one that comes to mind, even though I don't think
PlayStation 2 classics?
PlayStation 2 classics.
I mean,
know
I
there's a
remember
couple.
ripping... Can I go into this for a second?
In a second.
Yeah,
in a second.
go.
You tell
go,
the game.
Go.
Because I already have. I already
all right.
have the prelude to this.
Yes,
Okay.
go
I already
ahead.
know the story before you know the story. So SSX Tricky was a highlight.
Oh, dude.
Jack
SSX
and
Tricky.
Dexter. It was weird because there was Jack and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly Cooper that all kind of blended together.
Sly
for me.
Cooper, fuck itself. What was the first one?
All right.
Jack and Dexter,
Marry
fuck
one.
itself. Ratchet and
no,
Clank.
fuck one, marry one, kill one. Jack and Dexter,
I'd
Ratchet
fuck
and
Jack
Clank.
and Dexter. I'd marry Ratchet and Clank, and I would kill
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper.
Okay, accurate. That was the only answer, by the way.
Yeah.
God of War.
Yep.
Shadow of the Colossus, which I don't know. There was the Resident Evils. There was Final Fantasy X, but like the original Final Fantasy 7 was only PlayStation.
Yep.
I don't know. Like
The
there was
Twisted Metal series
Twisted
got
Metal
big through
series.
it. There's so many good ones.
it's
Kingdom Hearts, I remember playing on PlayStation 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yep.
I guess 2 was really good, but like I don't think we got there.
No, I don't think so.
So I want to talk about a PS2 memory, and I will correlate to what you were talking
Okay,
about.
yeah, sure.
So the PS2. So Dad, all right. So please do not call the cops on my father, but he did some illegal things.
Dude, I remember when you
sold-
put in a CD and it goes, may not be like duplicated or copied or
Yeah.
recorded, or else you will be fined by the and dude, fucking Dad
Dad had
the
this-
true OG,
He had this
dude.
fucking- so what he would do, what we would do, is take a game from
GameStop
Video Update,
Oh, dude,
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster,
fucking
dude.
Videotron if you're from Canada, and
get
you
so
would go
excited.
there and you put it in the computer.
Yep.
And you would copy the disc onto a CDR. It's a CD rewritable,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would copy the game, and then it wouldn't work in your PlayStation because they had like things to prevent you from copying the CDs, because they knew people would copy the CDs because it's just a CD. It's like burning a fucking mixtape for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
Fuck it.
my dad figured out a way. I don't know if he had a chip installed on a PlayStation or if it was just like a maneuver that he had to do, but he had cut
don't
slits into a
remember,
credit
yeah.
card. And then what you would do is you would insert it into the eject disc, or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
and then you would,
dude,
and you would almost
fuck,
click
man.
it in without having to press the eject button, and it would slide out and kick out.
Yeah.
While the PlayStation's running, so now it doesn't know that it's ejected, and it takes the game, and I think in the eject,
It's like a nostalgia
Yeah.
boost, dude. I forgot about like the credit card or using like a pin or
Yeah.
some shit like that, and you're like,
and I
Yeah.
think when you forced eject on it, and
Yeah.
you didn't press the eject button, you like forced it out.
Mm-hmm.
When it would kick out, it would
it would try to kick back in, right?
It would it would bypass all the checks to find out to check to see if it's a pirated disc.
Yeah.
And that's what would, so all of a sudden you click it pop out, you put the fake, like you put the CDR, the fucking burnt disc, where all we would literally write is the name of the game.
Yeah,
and then
dude,
put
I
it
remember
on.
fucking
And then-
copywriting like Aladdin, the Aladdin PlayStation 2 game, and just fucking and then sneaking
you
it
put
in, dude.
and then it'd be like
all that work to just play
"Ooh."
Aladdin, dude. Imagine.
But we were getting games at $3 a piece, whatever it took to rent it.
Oh yeah.
And
fuck it.
and then I remember after like a bunch of use, it would start like giving us problems. So we'd start opening it up and like checking to make sure nothing's loose. Because you're forcing everything. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you know what you did, dude. We don't have a PS2 anymore.
Well, I mean, probably good riddance. But, dude, I was notorious for breaking things.
Yeah.
Breaking things, deleting things, just notorious for it. And I don't know if I got like a rush. Was it like a sexual rush? I don't know. No, it wasn't. But it was some sort of rush that I was like, dude, I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing. And I'm doing it without anyone's permission. I'm just doing it, dude. And I remember I fucking loosened all the bolts in the PlayStation. Dude, I loosened all the fucking bolts in the PlayStation. And I was like, what's this cord that's connecting the two pieces from the base to the top? Let me just rip it off. Little did I know it was the electric strip that literally powered on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I put it back together. What happened? I don't know. Does the family know? Not until they put it back there. They fucking take it apart and they go, well, the electric strip is just ripped off.
And it's like a circuit strip. So like when you rip it, it's like a piece of paper. Like it's very easy to rip in
absolutely.
half.
I'm
Like,
surprised I didn't rip it in half just by like pulling the two pieces of the console apart.
That's
You know what I
probably
mean?
You did.
Nah,
probably just
dude.
went-
I think I literally went, "Why is this here?" And I ripped it off. Because
that pisses me off
because
more.
I
was under the impression that was an accident.
No, dude. I probably was
that
like,
pisses
why
me
is this
off.
here? I know more than
I learned
PlayStation 2
so much shit
developers.
on this fucking podcast about like our life that it just pisses me off.
Dude, fucking gross. Should we go to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
I feel like we've gone pretty long.
We're just gonna roll through the whole thing. You know
we
what?
might as well.
Because from this moment forward,
Yeah.
nothing's premeditated, baby.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We've
because-
already done everything. We already done everything, dude.
Literally, like we've talked through PlayStation, and then we got to the story about Dad being a criminal, and then all of a sudden
It was like it was the freeze frame.
it was like, and then all of a sudden it was like a frowny face was like,
Oh, sorry, we had to auto restart your computer.
Sorry.
Fucking
My
Dell,
dad
dude.
has $1
I
million.
got the Acer Nitro right now, and we're running fucking smooth, dude.
I
We're
know,
running
dude.
smooth.
This thing's fucking the
Thing's a
jam.
beast, dude. I love that.
All right, let's do a little segment we like to call.
Spin that wheel.
There was a second where I was like, this may not pop up.
Yeah, dude. It was like
Because
Oh, man.
because we had to migrate everything to Brendan's computer.
We did.
That was like fucking Akon coming to America on my computer and then bringing all the resources to the United States of Africa. And we're like, oh no, did he actually move it?
rains down in Africa. That was made by Akon. I don't care what you said. All right. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right,
You
so I'm
go
gonna
first.
Oh, I got it right this time. Usually my hand's the other way. 3, 2, 1. Dude, that fucking wrist strength, man.
Dude,
all
I
the
feel
years
like
of being a
I feel like-
teenager finally pays off. Wild card.
Africa.
Did you know Akon made Acoins? No, I'm just kidding.
Imagine, dude.
Dude, that'd be so funny. I would die.
Did you know Akon made his own currency that
So
has his
I don't-
fucking beautiful face on?
Dude, I don't even know if this is going to be relevant anymore. Because,
Well,
I mean,
pick
these
another
cards
card.
are preloaded. What if your grandma wrote your Valentine's Day card? Is that, like, so...
Yeah, you can skip it.
Should I pull another...
Yeah, pull another one.
Another wild
See what
card?
it looks like.
Favorite moment of the podcast so far?
Ooh.
Which is a good
Well,
one.
It's not today.
No, it's definitely not today. Today...
It's 100% not today. Literally, we're like putting this OT in, dude. I feel like a fucking... I don't know what I was going to feel
a
like.
professional. That's
like-
what I was hearing.
I feel like a professor putting in this OT.
Dude, I have a couple favorite moments. I mean, we're in episode 13 right now, unlucky 13, which is
I
why
think
we've
we
been
should
getting all those
slip
problems.
this card back in so that way if we
Yeah,
randomly
we'll-
stumble upon it,
Well,
like
we'll talk
episode
about
20,
like a little bit of our favorite moments of the podcast, and then
Yeah.
I'll slip it back in, maybe like fucking further down the line.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm just gonna I'm gonna sneak
Send
that in,
it.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak it in.
Yeah.
And
So
Nah,
what's your favorite moment of the podcast so
I
far?
think my favorite moment. Okay, I have two favorite moments. Mayor of Containo was one of the funniest ones, and Joanna always goes like, dude, I still go back and find that clip of the video because it was
segment.
so funny. Yeah, the segment.
Yeah.
And so that one was fucking hilarious because I was just like, fucking
So
me,
for the
dude.
people that are tuning in, episode 13.
Oh yeah, so I was trying to say, so I was talking about this girl at Applebee's, and I was saying that she literally, like, she would order a burger and get like so much mayo on it, like would spread. Like, she would ask for mayo, ask for a side of mayo, and we would have to bring, and what I said was the whole mayor of Containo, which what I meant to say was the whole container of mayo. And, dude, it just fucking resonated with everyone, and I love it.
That's such a, that was such a quotable moment. And it's funny because, like,
so much so that I think people on the podcast were commenting, at least on our Facebook Live, like, one of these T-shirts coming out from Mayor of Containo, and it just sparked so much interest, which was cheeseworthy. And
one thing we we just talked about in a general fashion without laughing. Is we were looking back on the podcast, and one thing that we want to try to do is listen back to the first episode because it's been 3 months we've been doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And because I think we started like the end of December and now it's March.
Sure.
So the one thing we're like, we're going to go back. And the funny thing about the Mayor of Containo is I think right after that episode or the episode after was when we started implementing how we were going to write the titles to all the episodes. And I think the Mayor of Containo...
You're right. I think it was like episode 4 or 3 because we had a feature with Michael from
so we were
the
just saying
Dobros podcast.
Episode 3, episode 2, episode 1. And after, like, we're very influenced by, like, Chris D'Elia and different and Bobby Lee and a bunch of other podcasts that have titles, because what happens is if you ever want to show someone an episode, there's a couple of key memories that you like pull from it.
Yeah.
And I think like I didn't even have to think about that episode. I said the
it's
best
the same that I just said.
is the
I
Mayor of
remember
Containo.
Michael being there, so I'm like, oh yeah, it was episode 3 or 4. It's Mayor of Containo. You know what I mean? So we hit those spots and like, dude, we still fucking. That's the soy boy way. It's the soy boy way. I love it.
And
I love it.
What's another?
I was thinking about the one where we had Dad as a feature. The Cult of the Jimbos.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
it from It's a Name. And it's a name.
It's a name.
I remember it from It's a Name.
It's a
and
name,
Mom was sitting
Mario.
in the corner, and we had talked about me drowning Mom at the wave
Dude,
at the wave
I totally
pool.
forgot about that until now.
The wave pool where for
because
those
I
of you
didn't
that
know
don't
this
know.
story. I didn't know this story,
Dude,
so I was
Mom
fucking
even
losing
forgot.
it.
And I was
Dude.
like, how do you not remember me literally trying to drown you? So as a recap, I know we're episode 13, and that was only like 7 episodes ago. But I was in the wave pool with my mother, and I literally I couldn't fucking breathe because I didn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
So we were kind of getting too far, and my mom was like, oh, just hold on to me. And I started pushing her head down into the water to try to breathe, and I was like, dude, and I remember talking about it, and she's in the corner over there because she was listening, or she came to the podcast,
She watched
obviously,
it live,
because my dad was in it, and she starts crying, and she's like, I don't even remember that story, and I'm like, that's like an embodiment of my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I literally have told that story so many times,
Yeah.
so for her not to remember was fucking incredible.
I don't know. It's so weird because my favorite memories, because I orchestrate a lot of like the social medias.
Sure.
So I think one thing that like resonated with me, I'll talk about a moment that happened within the podcast.
Yeah.
But I think when like the Bernie Sanders clip blew up.
Yeah.
Blew up.
All right.
That's
a good one.
Was so out behind the scenes because it was just a mini blow up. But all of a sudden we were seeing this video in like 24 hours get hundreds and hundreds of views.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping like we get one in the future that really.
Well, we
helps
also
this
had the
podcast.
Gun Girl Caitlyn Bennett video. It took off for over 300 views, I think now it is. The Bernie's at over 7. And that's like I don't know.
That's
like
huge.
A
When
hiatus
we're
for
getting
at
like
least
30,
for
40, 50 views a video.
Exactly.
Like, to get like 700 views in like a day. We were like having a panic attack. We're like, what the hell's
What
going
the
on?
fuck's
What's going
going
on?
on? Yeah.
And I think one of my favorite moments inside of the podcast was, and I usually like think about like the moments where like we're just laughing and we crack up and we're like genuine and we're like we can't even breathe, we can't even talk, was the doxing.
Oh, that was fuck. I forgot about
Yeah.
that, dude. The doxing, and it was so stupid. We had, so Justin had said something about doxing, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So I said something along the lines like it was on a dock, like
Yeah,
a dock,
yeah, yeah.
like next to a boat or whatever. And you said it's like the stairway to heaven, but
For
it's
fish.
for fish or something. And there was dead silence in the podcast for at least
Well,
like.
not dead silence. It was laughing.
Okay, but it was like I was like.
yeah, we
like
literally
couldn't
talk,
stop
dude.
laughing, couldn't talk, and it was like almost dead silence
Yeah.
for like at least 20, 30 seconds.
I don't know. That was one, and we couldn't stop. Like every
Yeah.
like 10 minutes after that, we were cracking
We were
up
just-
about something stupid.
I don't think I've cried that
Yeah.
hard in a long time.
yeah.
Dude, maybe Field of Dreams. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Do you-
what?
Do you want me to put you on the spot? Do you
Sure.
know what Field of Dreams is,
Yeah.
or are you just pop culturing it?
No, Field of Dreams. It was the baseball team.
Okay.
Is that Field of Dreams?
don't know.
Yeah, that's Field of Dreams.
What's the Angels that are in like the field? Is
That's
that
what
Field
I
of
was talking.
Dreams?
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
okay.
so.
I always get
hopefully,
confused
maybe.
because like I felt like there was one kid, okay, in every single baseball movie.
Yeah.
And he was like, he must have been in Sandlot. He must have been in the movie where, like, remember the dude who lands on his arm, and all of a sudden he has the best pitch in the world.
No, I don't remember that one.
It was like a Disney movie where he fell and landed on his arm.
Oh, how
and his-
unfortunate,
and-
right?
And then all of a sudden his like not hamstring, but whatever, like is tendons or whatever
Sure.
get super tight. So when he goes to throw a pitch, all of a sudden it's going
It
like
zooms.
200 miles an hour.
Zoom.
And then I feel like that was the same kid as Field of Angels. Because
Field of Dreams.
Field of
Field of
Dreams.
Dreams. Dude,
And then
someone.
they were like,
I'm pissed
this.
we're not on live
Must
right
have
now
been the
because
Eagles or
someone.
something like
I mean, not a lot of people fact check us, but I
Yeah.
want to be fact checked
Yeah.
right now. Which I mean, it'll come. It'll come with due
know.
time.
But I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Yeah, go
so
right
that's our favorite moments of the
Yeah.
podcast.
So far, we'll return to it at
Yeah.
some point.
Literature, my favorite.
My favorite.
My father. What? The earliest what?
Do you want me to read it?
The earliest recorded use of wicked to mean cool or good is from Scott Fitzgerald's first novel, The Side of Paradise.
Oh, wicked.
Have you read this?
No, I've never read it. I know
Oh.
who Scott Fitzgerald is. It's the writer of Great Gatsby. Which I fucking hate the Great
Dude,
Gatsby.
I know we've talked about this before. It's like you dwell on Scotty Fitzgerald.
Scotty Fitz-G.
Scotty Fitzgerald.
I mean, in terms of the card going,
Dude,
like,
every single old school novelist is gonna have is gonna be Sammy
Scotty
Clemens and
G.
Scott Fitz-G.
Scott Fitz-G, Scotty G in the building. But I thought Wicked and Cool. I think that's what like drove me to write the card because I thought
Fitzgerald
Wicked.
from or Scotty Fitz-G?
I mean, I'm hoping he's from New England because Wicked I know is a very
It's
New
a
England
term,
term.
yeah,
because
for
over when you
witches
keep
or
going
whatever,
out
yeah.
west, it's exactly. It's
Yeah.
for witches. It means like almost
the Salem witch trials. Well, it meant bad, and then it evolved with the times.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that's the first recording of Cool, Wicked, dude. That was my.
I'm so
that was my
pissed.
little thing.
I'm literally gonna go back into this podcast and
Wicked.
just cut that like little part.
Why? Why would you do that to me?
Why'd you do that?
Remember
What?
we used to always
Why
say
would
that to mom? Be like, why would you do that?
Oh, dude.
Why would you do that?
But you know why? Because she used to do that to us.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck you, Mom.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
She would fucking go on a
Dude,
tangent,
dude,
and then just look at
dude,
us. We'd say one
okay.
thing back. We'd be like, you're like back in the
We'd be like,
early 2000s
yo,
when saying
yo,
gay
mama.
was,
Yeah.
appropriate. Not appropriate, but like it was used as slang. And you'd be like, you're so gay, Mom. And she would look at us, dude, fucking
We'd be like-
wide-eyed and be like, why would you say that? And I'm like,
And then-
Mom!
And we'd be like, yo, mama's so fat. And then it would be like, yo, mama's so fat. And then she'd be like, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
And then we're like,
that's not
Mom,
not
Lou,
nice.
you've been joking with us for 20 minutes about whose mama's more fat, and then even though it was you, you were saying that
She would
our
strike
mama
up the
was so
conversation.
fat.
So it's totally okay with her to say
She'd
it.
be like-
but when it goes to us,
Maybe not mama's so
fuck
fat,
me,
but
right?
she'd be like, Justin, like you'd be making fun of my big head, and then I'd be like, oh, that's not nice, Mom. You have a big head, and she'd be like,
why would you say that?
why would you say that? I'm done with spin the wheel.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't care. I'm just gonna cut over. I'm still pissed. I don't know if people listening or watching the podcast is gonna realize how like off
Pissed
we
you
feel.
are?
No,
off. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's definitely an odd episode going back into it because usually when we're on Facebook Live, we have this like certain energy. Not to mention it's getting a little bit late now.
Yeah.
Usually we end at 9. It's peaking around 10:30.
Yeah.
But we usually have this energy where we're reacting. We're indulging in the comments and really have this good fucking connection going on. And now we're getting tired. The fucking soy boys are tired, man.
And then we're also like. The first hour, like it's just like I was like, I feel like these jokes aren't landing like they did the first time.
No,
I was
dude.
like, so I'm like, all right. And
It's
then
all
I'm
right.
like, I'm like, how am I gonna lead into it? I don't know. It's just to give you guys a behind the because what happens with these podcasts is you can give a behind the scenes perspective on shit. So if like we fuck up or we need to go to the bathroom, fuck it, we're gonna say it. We don't care because it's a podcast. You guys are listening anyways. We could talk. We could fucking send you a recording 2 hours of us pissing in the toilet. And you're probably going to listen.
Hopefully. I don't know.
I don't know.
I would listen to myself pissing in the toilet. I'd listen to it.
Do you have something? Or do you want me to go right into why is this trending on Twitter?
Yeah, if you want. Let's go to another segment. Hopefully it doesn't come up with a picture.
On Twitter. That's going to be the theme song.
Is that Shaquille O'Neal's head?
No!
That's Shaquille O'Neal's head, dude.
All right, well, let's not do this.
All right.
You fucker.
Dude, that's your fault.
Dude, it's
that's
so
your
my fault.
You
It's
literally
so my fault.
put it
so my
up
fault,
on the screen, dude. And Shaquille O'Neal.
I had it so fucking prepped. Dude,
Shaquille O'Neal literally has the most fucking recognizable forehead ever. Dude, I literally picked him out of like a million billions of people in this world, and I go, that's Shaquille O'Neal, dude. Can we talk about that?
All right, we can talk about. Do you know this? Why he has a hairline like this?
No, I have no idea.
Oh,
I just saw the forehead and I was like, is that Shaquille O'Neal?
It's so good that you know
Dude,
this without knowing the
dude.
story, dude.
Do you
so you know
remember-
nothing about Shaquille O'Neal right now that's trending.
No, I have no idea.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
so cool. Why do you think he's trending?
I just want to kiss his little forehead. Dude, is that a hairline or is that a shadow?
That's a hairline.
Gross, dude.
Dude, okay, Shaquille O'Neal.
Did he give a speech at a Kobe Bryant memorial and
You
they got a
think so?
close-up of his head that they've never known for the 50 years Shaquille O'Neal's been alive?
Okay, so what happened is Dwayne Wade and Shaq had a little mutual bet.
Mm-hmm.
And Dwayne Wade says, all right, the Heat is playing the Bucks.
Yeah.
Let's shake on it. Let's bet. Let's do a little wager on it. And Shaquille's like, okay, let's go.
Oh, this was a bet.
Knowing that he's like, I'm gonna bet the Bucks because I have like a little.
Well, the Bucks are
inkling-
doing nasty
I have a
this
little
year, too.
inkling that they're gonna beat the Heat.
Oh, well, is the Heat with LeBron James
No,
or
LeBron's
no?
for the Lakers now.
Oh,
Which, dude,
for the Lakers.
so disrespectful, dude. I watched this little clip on Twitter, and it's LeBron from okay, so picture a basketball court, and
Sure.
you know the logo that's in the middle, like half court or whatever?
Yeah.
He, they're up by 19, dude. And you know what he does? He just sends it from the half court.
Oh, what a
He
fucking
just gets
dick,
past
dude.
it, and he's just dribbling, and he goes,
Disrespectful,
dude,
dude.
it's so
Play
funny.
the fucking game,
It's
man.
so funny,
Does he
dude.
make it?
oh, yeah.
Oh,
He
dude, what a
makes it
dick,
on
man.
top
What
of
a
it.
dick.
So they're already up by 19. He's just,
22 now.
Dude,
Fucking asshole.
do you know what it sounded like?
he's
when
a beast,
the
but-
ball fucking sounded like fucking Shaq's forehead, dude.
Dude. I thought you were going to say Airbud. When Airbud hits that last shot and it's like, tink off
Dude,
his
Air Bud
nose.
pissed me off. I can only picture the poor little kid that gets cut from the basketball team to make way for Air Bud. They're like, all right, well, you guys are going to make
Mom,
the
I got
team."
cut from the team today.
like
What's
little
wrong? I
Timmy.
tried my hardest, but there was this dog, and he was really good. I think I seen a meme about that or something.
So he bet. Well, the fucking Heat blew the Bucks out of the water,
No way.
105 to 89.
Wow, dude.
So D Wade's. So they're like, oh, they shook on it, and then Shaq's like, oh, what do I owe you?
yeah.
And he goes, you don't owe me. D Wade's like, you don't owe me anything. You just have to let your hairline grow out.
Dude. Wait, so that's his. He didn't shave that back to be his
no,
hairline.
that's his hairline.
Dude, gross.
Well, I'm sure
man.
they squared it. You might have squared it off. So
Dude, I
that
feel
way
like
it
we're gonna
doesn't
get
look
flagged
like
on
fuzzle.
YouTube because it looks like the end of a dick.
It does.
Look
dude.
at that, dude.
Yeah. So Shaq
That's an
usually
engorged
shaves his head or
penis.
whatever, dude. Yeah, it literally looks like he's wearing a yarmulke on. Or like a skull cap.
Ah, dude, fucking Jewish Shaq.
It looks like I'm trying to do square roots.
Oh, dude, I do not like that, man.
Dude.
I'm good. You can take that off now.
Oh, dude,
I'm all set with it. Bro.
It looks like you know what it looks like?
What?
It looks like he's tanning at the beach and he was reading a piece of paper and he forgot to take the piece of paper off. That's what
Dude, it literally,
looks like.
bro, I was in math class one day and it literally looks like I fucking needed a protractor and Shaq was there to fucking hand it to me to give me a right angle.
Like it literally looks like the side of like the 5 gum or whatever that like the Drake line that he has. Actually, it looks similar to mine where I have like the 5 symbol going on. But dude, fucking,
You do have a 5 symbol going. What's on?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna put your fucking hairline up there
dude,
next.
I gotta.
Do I have a 5?
I got
a 5.
V.
No, I'm
I
chilling,
look
dude.
like you know
I'm
what I
chilling,
look
dude.
like?
I'm peacocking right now. I'm
do
fucking
you know what I
jazz
look
hands.
like? I look like the end of Mighty Ducks when they've so in Mighty Ducks they do like the V shape like the bird formation or whatever.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they're looking in the sky and they're like, oh, look at the birds like in a V fucking formation or whatever. And then they implement it in hockey where like all of a sudden they have like they have like a V shape going into the goal and then there's one with the puck in the back.
Dude.
And then that's my hairline.
Nah, dude, you look like fucking Mickey Mouse, man.
Yeah.
You look like fucking.
No,
you look like
it's not as bad,
You look
Mickey
like you look like Mario's symbol on his top of his head, which is just an M, which is the same joke as Mickey Mouse, but you look like it.
Yeah, I do look like an M, dude.
Yeah, a little bit. It's all right.
I don't like
I got it
looking
going
at
on too.
myself. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck that.
So
dude.
yeah, so
Take
Shaq.
Shaq's big
Dude,
fucking head off.
Shaq is the funniest fucking dude. Why is Shaq in every commercial? Can we talk about that?
He's retired and he's got endorsements, dude. He's got those endorsements, bro. He's with fucking the General.
I know.
Yeah, he's with the General. He was doing shit with Gold Bond, which got made into a meme when it was like, whoa, and it's his mouth like opening wide. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh,
well, I
man.
have.
It was
but
a
haven't.
Vine or a TikTok
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Shaq is the homie.
Shaq is the homie, although he's got a badass hairline, and but not in the good way. All right, man. Do you mind if I take a piss and then we keep going back at it?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, this podcast. I mean, nothing's happening anyway, so.
Yeah. What do you mean? Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
What do you mean?
My life means nothing.
Dude, we're gonna fucking send it, dude. We're gonna fucking send it. We're back. We're gonna send it.
We're gonna send it.
Dude.
We're just talking about like how our life sucks.
We're just talking about how
We almost need like
our
a little
lives
like
suck.
fucking like what are those things called? The EKG. I don't know what the fuck they're called. They're the fucking things that like amp you back up.
No, EKG is a thing about your heart. To amp you up, it's a I'm gonna say refrigerator.
I need a
defibrillator.
Yeah,
Defibrillator.
that's what we need.
That's what.
A
Yeah,
heart
that's what I need,
defibrillator.
dude. Fucking all right. So we got to talk about it because Super Tuesday was yesterday, and although no one fucking cares about our political values, that's why I'm not gonna talk about political values. I'm gonna give a little shit, and then I'm gonna tell you a little shit. All right. So I'm gonna get into it, dude. Super Tuesday was yesterday, which means that 14 states. Had voted, and we don't give a shit about the Republican Party because Donald Trump's obviously the front runner.
Yeah, he's just crushing.
If you're monitoring the who's going to be the front runner for the Republican, don't bother. It's Donald Trump, dude. But
It's so true. Like this, like I don't know. If
I
it's
literally-
because I don't know if it's like all of these social medias are catering to like because I'm more paying attention to the Democrat. Because
you know that
because
Donald
Trump is all
Trump's going to
set.
be the person. I talked about today in class, and they were like, "Oh, what could you do to kind of get viral within your class about like your own take on Super Tuesday?" And I was like, "I would literally, I said I would do a satirical article that people could get live feed updates whenever Donald Trump wins a state, and it would just be like, ding, Donald Trump won California, let's go.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna happen.
I know.
But so the primary was in 14 different states. A lot of people dropped out. Fucking the boy Booty Gang dropped out.
Booty Gang,
fucking
dude.
clog shoes.
I know.
And Bloomberg does not get a fucking
Dude,
Bloomberg
can we
does
talk
not
about,
get anything,
can
dude,
we
because
talk
he's
about
Bloomberg.
Can we talk about Bloomberg? Okay. The man spent $500
million, dude. It didn't even fucking
In
make
ads.
a dent
I'm
in
gonna
his
tell you-
wallet.
I'm
He
gonna
must have
tell
been like, that was a fun couple months. That
Dude,
was cool.
I can
Whatever.
Dude, Bloomberg. The thing that baffles me about Bloomberg, okay? So I don't even know who he is. I don't know what he stands for. I don't know
He's
anything
the
about
old
Bloomberg.
mayor or governor or
I
senator of New York. Something
But
along
I
the
understand
lines.
that.
Yeah. But how does he have so much money?
I didn't hear his name at all in the running.
No, he just started like a little while ago.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he started
like a late
campaigning.
bloomer?
He was like, he was the Michael Bloomer. I don't know why it's funny. The Michael Bloomerberg. Yeah, he was a late bloomer, and that's so stupid. I love it. But yeah, so
yeah, because I didn't see any ads. I didn't see like anything pop up.
It was
from
a
him.
lot. It didn't focus in the Ohio primary. Didn't focus in New Hampshire. Once Super Tuesday got around, that's when he started dumping money into it.
Dude,
Southern
imagine
states
dumping
and stuff like
$500
that.
million into Super Tuesday and you don't even make a fucking dent.
Yeah, but he might be setting himself up for the future. You know, future campaigning.
Did he
when
pull
another...
down though?
Yeah, he just
he dropped out?
Yeah, he just pulled down.
Yeah.
So yeah, Booty Gang dropped out. I think endorsed Biden. Clog Shoes, fucking bloomed out, and she endorsed Biden. Bloomberg dropped out, endorsed Biden. So Joe Biden had won a ton, which was a huge surprise for the primary.
We talked about this on the phone because we're like, oh, should we even talk about Super Tuesday?
Yeah.
And the one thing that I remember prefacing is, like, the thing is, like, say there's 100% of the delegates, okay?
Sure.
Think of a pie chart, okay? And then you have, like, say let's say Bernie has 30 to 40% of that pie chart.
Yep.
So that, and then like it's divvied up between all the other candidates.
Sure.
So 40% is a lot more than Biden's 20%.
Yep.
Booty Gang's 10%, Warren's 10%,
Klobuchar.
Clog Shoes 10%.
Yep.
Like all these other people that have it broken out, Andrew Yang and everyone. But the thing is
So when those
40%
people drop
is still
out-
less than 60%. It's literally like a business.
But-
think about business, the majority shareholder. Yeah.
Depending who they endorse. So if they back out and they go, you know what? I like Sanders more than Bernie. I'm going to go.
Yeah, but everyone went to Biden.
So the party
dude.
lines are kind of divided in terms of liberals and more, I don't know if this is the correct word, but conservative Democrats. So you have Warren underneath Biden and then everyone else, Warren under Sanders and everyone else under Biden. So it's kind of hard. But you're right. The 60% is going to beat the 40 in terms of this case. So Joe Biden won Alabama, Arkansas, Maine, Mass, Minnesota, Virginia, North Carolina,
Jesus
Oklahoma, Tennessee,
fucking
Texas, and
Christ,
Utah.
dude.
Just cranked out Texas at the last second because it was supposed to go to Bernie Sanders. It was projected to win. And Bernie
Yeah,
Sanders
because
had
Bernie
won
was supposed
Vermont.
to take Texas and California.
Yep. So he took Vermont, Utah, Colorado, and California. So the total
Bernie
delegates...
still feels that he's gonna be neck and neck with Biden.
Oh,
after
yeah.
all those.
So the delegates divided up, and this is the thing. So Joe Biden is at 566. Bernie Sanders is at 501 delegates. Warren is being under fire right now because she's not suspending her campaign and endorsing Bernie Sanders. So for those people that enjoy Bernie Sanders, they're like, Warren has 61 delegates that she could possibly not transfer, you know what I mean? Like, how
does that work if she drops out?
If she dropped out before Super Tuesday, all of her delegates that she had received, not from New Hampshire or Ohio, because those ones are already set in stone, but she had dropped out and endorsed Bernie.
Yeah.
Then those maybe 61,
might have swayed
whatever it was,
yeah, it
would have swayed into Bernie's favor.
Even if it's like 50-50 split or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but doesn't Warren not care for Bernie? I feel like she's always bashing him.
She's like
she's
in between. She's in between the rest of the party and Bernie, so she's considered a liberal Democrat or a socialist Democrat, whatever you consider Bernie, along the same party lines.
But she doesn't. But every time she talks about Bernie, she's like, no.
Well, because she wants to win. You know what I mean?
No,
You're still gonna bash the dude that's next to you.
I get it, but no, I don't know.
But yeah, so fucking Super Tuesday coming from you, from the people who voted early in New Hampshire. I think that's it.
I don't know, like this. It's so weird, dude. It's such a weird process.
It's weird, man. It is.
And especially everything that kind of happened with, like, I mean, I think it happened last time. But the thing that's funny, okay, so I saw like tweets going around just because obviously the election is the biggest thing on Twitter right now. And they were like cracking up. Like, it's like they blamed last election on Russians who supposedly spent $100,000 and invested to sway the election, but Bloomberg invests $500 million
and can't do anything. Well, I mean, in some parts he was doing really well, in some parts he wasn't.
But I think
obviously.
it's also if it is true, if those numbers are like the 500 to 1 or 5,000 to 1 or whatever, if there was like, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories or the truth or whatever the fuck it is. But I feel that if the Russians interfered, it's like a snowball effect from the initial like investment, because what they did was they created a divide, and they created like such a like they divided Hillary and Bernie so much that like no one wanted to support one or the other, because it, like if you're a Democrat, there's extreme views, and like you know, like if you're Hillary, doesn't mean like sometimes when like you have multiple people running, like they're so closely affiliated that if one drops out, just almost similar to Booty Gang dropping out, and then mostly everyone goes to Biden, or or whatever.
Yeah.
So like a lot, but like
it almost makes like 3 different parties.
And in those previous elections, it seemed like there was such a big divide that there was no way for the Democrat Party to come together to beat the Republicans.
I mean, we were on the phone earlier, and the statistic I heard specifically from NHPR, which I listen to on the radio when politics come around, I just feel like it's like a good news source for me, and I can do it while I'm driving, which is nice. So when I was listening to them, they said that 90% of supporters, Biden supporters, said that if Biden wasn't the front runner, they would support the other Democrat. When you go to Bernie Sanders voters, they said that 50% of them would go over to Biden, and 50%
would say no.
Might either not vote, just like they did last year for Hillary Clinton, or they would maybe even go to Donald Trump, which I don't know what the outcome is. I don't know what the split is exactly, but after hearing that, it's like, fuck, man, you know what I mean?
I saw. It's funny because I see it with Bernie, and then I see it with Andrew Yang, where like a lot of their supporters are so diehard into what they're bringing to the table that they don't want to sway any other way. Like they will like
it's
like,
all
like
or nothing
I
for
saw
them.
like a lot of Yang Gang or nothing. And then Bernie or nothing. And then you saw that with the last election. While like again with the other like candidates, it seemed like people are like, oh, we just want a Democrat that kind of is in our general direction.
Exactly.
Like, we believe more in this person, but we rather take the lesser of two evils.
Correct.
But
no, I feel that.
I don't know.
So that's
that's
your highlight from Super Tuesday from your 2 favorite soy boys from New Hampshire.
The soy boys.
Soy
I
boys.
have 2. Like, I know this is very unprofessional, but I'm gonna let you pick. I can either talk about my rants of the day, which is like pisses me off. This is what I want to do. Okay, I don't know if like
I feel like you're already in the mood to rant because you've already had a hard day.
I don't know if you want it. I don't know if you want it, but like I think in the future I would love if it comes up like a closing rant of the day, like right before our closers, just to get me amped up before we like peel away. But like I feel like there's always something that pisses me off, whether it's seeing reindeer,
I'm sure.
whether it's seeing reindeer ears and a fucking nose on the front of a fucking minivan, or
During Christmas, dude,
or like fucking people opening up candy bars like in line at the grocery store. Like there's always something that like pisses me off, and I don't know if this is a segment that can be a regular, so I'm going to start it off this week with rant of the day.
Oh, is this the closing out? Like you're practicing it?
Yeah,
this
is the new section of the podcast. So one thing we started was you better subscribe or we will do something to you.
I don't know.
But no, this is not going to close it. This is just a test segment.
Okay, it's a
so we could do it and you could do another piece.
All right.
So my rant of the day, okay. And we've talked a lot about gaming in this podcast, but I do not care. Fucking dude. Oh, okay. All right.
Dude.
Let me wipe my eyes. Let me like get into it, okay?
Yeah, go right ahead.
You like fighting games?
Sure.
I'm
alright with fighting games. I remember
Do you
Tekken
remember
and
Tekken and
Soul Calibur?
Do you remember boobies on Dead or Alive?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dead or Alive.
I remember
5.
Justin Ulrich had fucking this modded Xbox that would literally.
Oh, the fucking Dead or Alive
they
fucking
would have
Extreme
Dead or
Beach
Alive
Volleyball!
Extreme Beach Volleyball, but all the girls were naked because, I mean,
Why not?
We were so young that it's not like we were getting laid at that time. You know what I mean?
So we look at these polygon boobies.
Polygon boobies.
Dude, it literally, all I could hear is like Laura Croft with the fucking looking like Madonna with her fucking pointy ass bra. Like, dude, that's literally what Dead or Alive was. If you wanted, I mean, I get it. We 10 years old. We 12 years old. We looking at those.
We're looking at those
boobies.
anime boobies. Anime.
I don't know, but I guess people are watching like porn from like Overwatch characters on. I don't know. Whatever.
Happens.
Whatever floats your boat, people. So my rant, dude. Oh. Okay. Dead or Alive, the new one. I think it's Dead or Alive 5, I believe.
5?
Is the new one
That's
that just
it?
came out?
No
Yeah.
way. I feel like they're on Dead or Alive, like Dead or Alive, and what are the fucking mixtapes? The Now mixtapes.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they're on the same path, dude. They're like, Dead or Alive '87 now featuring Tina, and it's like the same
Dude,
character from one.
Now released Now 69. I know that for a fact.
Hey.
Nice.
That's how many subscribers we have.
Change that, please, people. So Dead or Alive
Yep.
added the option to change a character's hair color on the new on PS4, Xbox One, wherever you're playing it. Guess what you have to do to change your hair?
What, like an unlockable? Like you have to do this to be able to change the hair?
Yes.
What?
You have to. I'm moving the mic back.
All right.
You have to spend money every time you want to change a hair color. But the best part. Whoops. The best part is you have to pay money every time you want to change the hair.
Yeah, but
And if you lose your save file, you lose what you spent money. So say for instance, there's a brunette girl, Tina, who you're like, ooh.
Tina's a blonde, but it's all right.
Whatever. Tina, and you're like, ooh, she looks so sexy as a redhead. For you. You're
I'm like, Tina
man,
don't suffice without that red hair.
I'm a redhead boy. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to buy red hair. And then
Sure.
you see the red hair.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't like the red hair. I want to go back to blonde. You got to spend money again to go back.
Oh, so you can't, they're not unlockables.
They're
like
not
you
unlocked.
switch with
you
the
only
$1.99.
switch with the $1.99.
Like, because I know we play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's one of the games we play,
Yeah.
and you can buy things and then
you can
unlock
buy
them,
cosmetics
and then they
stay
become,
forever. And they get locked to your account.
But
Well,
you have to buy every single time,
every time
you want to
swap.
switch.
But the best
Fucking
part
dumb, dude.
is it's not linked to your account. It's linked to your save file. So say you buy a new Xbox.
And then your mom yells at you.
Your old Xbox breaks, and you have to buy a new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You have to rebuy all of the times that you changed the hair. So if you bought 5 hair changes, you have to do it. But the thing that pisses me off is it does not cost you $1.99 to change hair. It costs you $1. Do you know why I said it costs $1.99 at the beginning?
Why?
Because
You get
in order to
taxed.
change hair,
Yeah.
you need to buy credits. And the minimum money to spend to buy credits is $1.99. So you buy you spend $1.99 to buy 2 credits of changing hair.
Okay, so you buy 2 credits because $1.99 and $1 is different. Because if you buy $1.99 worth of credits, then are you only have 99 cents in your account?
No.
Okay, so it gives you 2 credits.
2 credits, but you
Okay.
can't buy a singular credit.
Dude, fucking
So
dumb, man.
if
What a
you want to change your
scam.
hair for
Yeah.
the first time ever, $1.99.
Fucking stupid,
I don't know.
dude.
Are you a fan of in-game currency and cosmetics?
It depends. No, I would say no. I don't know, dude. If I'm gonna buy something for the game, it's gotta add something of value for the game itself. Not cosmetic speaking, but like to keep the essence of the game going, like DLC,
Yeah.
things like that. Like on Diablo, I bought a second CD key so I could be able to fucking run my bot and play at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
And that like gives me like I'm enjoyed by it. I'm not enjoyed by like, yo, dude, my Amazon don't look good. Let me switch your hair. Like that shit don't fucking. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. You know
Of
what I
the
mean?
cosmetic itself, because I think with I feel the same way.
For Dead
but-
by Daylight,
but
like I haven't bought even one thing.
Yeah.
And
But
the
and those
credits are cheap.
cosmetics are really good.
Yeah,
and you
they
can
are.
buy characters. You can buy the Saw villain. You can buy.
Yeah, I haven't bought anything.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't think I've put any money into that game because like it's still the same game. Granted, if I want a new character, I'm switching. That's technically DLC because they have new moves. They
Yeah.
have new this. If your hairstyle is gonna change the way you fucking sweep
pisses
the
me
leg
off.
on fucking Dead or Alive, then
Yeah.
maybe. But
Dude, and it's so weird to see the trend because now it's like battle pass. So the thing is, battle pass gives you a limited time to complete all the tiers in the battle pass
Fucking
unless
hate
you pay
battle
for the battle
passes.
pass. And then now you're spending money. Granted, they are doing a good deal of things to players that say you buy a $10 battle pass.
Yeah.
If you unlock all the tiers, you unlock
but
enough money to buy another one.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so, but fucking games like Fortnite, Rocket League, now Call of Duty, it's like can I
don't know
fucking
I
play
don't know
the
what
game
pisses me
without
off more.
buying extra shit
Yeah.
just for cosmetic value?
Well, the
And
thing
you know,
pisses me
everyone
off-
says, "Well, why don't you have the fucking pass? Why don't you have the pass?" Because I don't feel like buying the goddamn pass.
Well, the thing that I
So
don't
mad.
understand, or the thing I get it for a game
Is this
like
your rant or mine?
Yeah, I think I get it for a game like Fortnite because the game is free.
Yes.
So it's like
but you got to think how many times have they released a battle pass?
Oh yeah. Of
You probably
course.
spend $100 when
Well,
you would only
could spend 10
50,
bucks
60 for the
and
game.
get the V-Bucks and then buy the next one with the V-Bucks you unlock, but then you have to spend a bunch of time playing to get the rank 100 to be able to buy it.
Yeah.
But the thing that pisses me off, and the way they justify it, is the new Call of Duty has a battle pass. You spend 10 bucks on it.
Yep.
And then they go, well, we're not going to because the thing, do you know what's worse than a fucking battle pass?
What?
When fucking Call of Duty used to do a map pack for fucking
dude.
10, 20 bucks.
I think, Halo did the same thing back in the day. They used to have fucking map packs that you could buy, and
Yeah.
that would release one or two things.
And what was the other one? There was another type of map pack. It was season pass.
Yeah,
I think the
season
season
passes.
pass almost pisses me off more than the battle pass.
Because
The season pass would be
yes.
well, at first it was a season pass and it would last the duration of the game. So you spend 20 bucks and then they constantly give you updates for free for the 20 bucks.
Yeah.
But then now they've gotten to a point where it's we're going to release a season pass every
And you
season.
have to buy it to be
and
able to play
and if
within
you
the
wanna
season
play with people,
or...
no, if you want to play
Yeah.
with people, you won't get the fucking maps. I don't know.
Well, you got to think that's the same way that people fucking Xbox has a membership.
Yeah.
A gold membership to be able to play with people. And if
Yeah.
you don't have a gold membership that you're not spending $60 every single fucking year to
Yeah.
buy, you can't play with anyone.
Yeah.
Change your ways, people. You greedy motherfuckers,
You
dude.
greedy
You know what?
motherfuckers.
I'm gonna switch just to end this, dude, because I feel I want to get this segment in because I was cheesing to it.
Yeah.
And so Judge Judy, you have it too. There we go. Judge Judy ends after 25 years on air.
Yeah.
From CBS.
I know, which is insane.
And dude, it's so funny because I remember watching Judge Judy when I had nothing else to do, and it was
Yeah.
oh, I'm homesick from school or whatever it is, and I'm like, oh, let's see what's on fucking TV. Dude,
Yeah.
Judge Judy comes in, she's like, you're gonna have to pay the client or the plaintiff $25 for punching him and stealing his cell phone, whatever it was, dude. I don't know what it was, but fucking, I remember watching Judge Judy for a long time. She's actually the highest paid TV star.
I know, dude. I
CBS
remember
pays-
hearing that and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Her net worth, as of today, for 25 years of running Judge Judy, is $500 million.
Dude.
The amount, the amount Mike Bloomberg spent on his campaign is what Judge Judy, just to put into perspective, made over 25 years. But she's still the highest paid TV star. But the dope thing, dude. The dope thing about this is, dude, so CBS said, we're not going to buy your show anymore.
Yeah.
Basically is what it was. They had
Really? No way.
they didn't want it. But now they want to buy certain seasons, certain episodes of reruns of their favorite ones.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they can exactly just
forever.
circulate it.
Yeah.
So they're going to buy the rights to Judge Judy's reruns, and they can play them whatever they want. But now, dude, did you see this?
The Judy
Justice, dude. It's literally, and it's funny because CBS said, you know what, we're not going to renew your contract, we're going to be done, but we'll buy you we'll buy your royalties to Judge Judy.
Yeah.
And then another network said, hey, Judge Judy's a fucking free agent, boy. Judge Judy's a free agent,
Dude.
And they were like, I'm gonna scoop her up, dude. Fucking 80-year-old with plastic surgery. Dude, I saw the interview with Ellen and I was like, who the fuck is this? But she's still fucking beast mode. She said, I forget what the quote was, at least informative podcast. The quote was something along the lines of, I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry for more.
Shit.
I want to keep going. So another network, which I don't think she specified, said, we're going to scoop you up. you can do the exact same shit. We're going to change the name, obviously, because they can't say Judge
Yeah,
Judy
yeah.
anymore because CBS
Judy
owns the rights.
Justice,
so they
dude.
swooped up Judy Justice, and she said, prepare for it within the next year.
No
so
way.
CBS, you're still going to see my reruns on Judge Judy. You can still do whatever
She's
the
gonna
fuck
be
you want
making
with it.
fucking
That's what
money,
I'm saying, dude, because they dropped her. She's making money from the reruns, and now she's like, oh, another network wants me. Now fucking Judy Justice, which, I mean, I guarantee by the time she retires, I mean, I don't know how old she is. She's got to be 70s, 80s, whatever it is. But by the time
She's like Mr. Feeney's age. That's how I picture it.
Yeah, literally.
But
about,
I think Mr.
right?
Feeney's older.
I think he's almost 90,
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
But I think she's 70s, 80s. But by the time she retires, I wouldn't doubt if she was like $750, $1 million just from
dude.
yeah, no, yeah,
you wanna know
$1 billion.
your
yeah. I was like, I thought I wrote 50 million.
Yeah.
That's why. But dude, she could probably be a fucking billionaire before she passes away just by fucking banking on, dude. Fucking Judge
Imagine
Judy,
being
dude.
Judge Judy and just walking around like.
She's just
everywhere.
a normal person,
I
dude.
know.
I feel like she's just like she's literally part of a civilian court case TV
Do you know how
show.
many times I've seen Judge Judy? I could probably count it on my fingers.
I feel like I've seen her way too often.
I haven't seen her.
No
so that's,
way,
that's what
dude.
baffles me. Is like I'm like, I don't know.
I think she was
I don't
either.
get it.
I think she was either on.
It's
or
for all the people in
before-
retirement homes that are watching Wheel of Fortune on rerun.
Probably.
And then it just lands on Judge Judy.
But I think, if I'm not mistaken, because CBS, I don't know if CBS ran certain soap operas, because I feel like I would always see her around after Mom watched Days of Our Lives.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
was maybe, I don't know if it's CBS that picked certain soap operas to run during the mornings, but I feel like after the mornings, I was like, fuck, man, I have nothing to watch.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Judge Judy's on.
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
was always
yeah.
just stupid shit. Like, I never was, like, super interested.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just something on. And I think that's how, like, maybe retired people feel. Maybe people at home late at night, there's a Judge Judy rerun, and they're like, oh, fuck it. Like, it's just something on in the background, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Good for her. Good for her. Fucking
Yeah, because
sending it.
it's funny because I wrote it down that Judge Judy was going to be done after 25 years.
Yep.
But like I was like trying to figure out ways to justify talking about it because like typically we try to go on a rant for like 10
Yeah.
minutes or whatever. So
I'm just happy for
so
her,
I wrote
dude.
down like there's so many random news that were like trending on Twitter. So like there's Alex Trebek, who was 1 year. I guess he had like 18% chance. He has stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Yep.
And they said he would have an 18% chance he would last through the year, and he did. He just
Oh,
hit his
that's
1 year
awesome.
mark. And then they said, like I think 2 years is like 9% for stage
Jesus.
4. So I guess when he talked to his doctor or not orthodontist, but whatever the fuck it is.
Orthodontist?
Whatever.
Alex Trebek's orthodontist.
Orthopedic?
No,
Maybe?
orthopedic, I think, is for
I don't
babies.
I don't fucking know, dude. So like
General surgery. General surgeon. Oncologist has to deal with cancer. I don't know what kind, but
maybe it's oncologist. So it's an O doctor.
Sure.
So like he was like, I'll see you in a year because
Oh, wow.
he has really hope for him, but like it's fucked, dude. It's like all the it was crazy to see him, Judge Judy. Something to make me laugh is fucking Nicki Minaj's husband is arrested because he hasn't registered as a sex offender.
No
He
way,
got
dude.
Hit, for like a rapist,
Dude,
rape
if
assault.
Nicki Minaj's husband's near the area,
it's
I
so
want him
weird.
knocking
It's
on
so
my
weird. It's
door.
so weird,
Yeah,
dude.
it's fucked up.
So yeah, I was just like looking at it. I was like, oh, Judge Judy. Hey,
Yeah, dude.
hello.
She's no, she's good shit.
She's
Good for
gangster.
her, dude. 500 million, fucking gangster, dude.
Dude, imagine fucking Judge Judy Crip walking down your fucking street. I'd be fucking scared, dude. Crip walking with a cane.
Dude, that fucking Blueface song's in the background. That's Crip walking, dude, and it's just fucking Judge Judy, dude. The Crip walk, Judge Judy.
It's just like, and did you think she's throwing gang signs, but it's actually arthritis, like acting up from her being 70, 80 years old?
Dude, I saw her in the Ellen interview, and she had a ponytail, and I was like, what the fuck?
What do you mean a ponytail?
She had a ponytail.
Was she all dolled up or something?
No, yeah. I mean, you could tell
She
she
wasn't
had
a
like
judge.
plastic surgery and shit
Yeah.
like that. But usually her hair was just like down and like it was away from her forehead, or maybe she had bangs or whatever it was. But it was just kind of down into the
Oh,
side.
that's so
And she was
weird,
like,
dude.
Got a little ponytail.
The
I'm
bangs
like,
is what got me, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking of like a running mom. You know those running moms that are in the neighborhood and they have like the ponytail through the hat, and then they have the bangs like up to here, and then they take off the hat and the bangs are still like they haven't
Yeah, yeah,
shifted.
yeah.
And then, but then I just see bangs fucking arthritis like.
That's Crip walking. Judy Bloomberg.
A late bloomer. Dude, yeah. That's so funny that fucking she, in her entire life, made as much money as Mike Bloomberg fucking threw at the fucking the Super 8, the Super Tuesday.
God, dude. Super 8. The Super Tuesday motel located Londonderry, New Hampshire, fucking featuring Mike Bloomberg, who spent $500 billion on the election just to lose.
I know. That's fucked.
Fuck, man, dude. If I'm spending that much money, he probably doesn't fucking care,
doesn't
dude.
care.
When you got that much money, who fucking cares?
You become president.
Hey.
It's probably what he saw. He probably saw. He's like, oh, well, Donald Trump
can
threw
do
a
it.
bunch
I
of
can
fucking
do
money
it.
at it. I could do it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even
I don't
know who
the
to fuck to
our
vote for,
yeah.
dude.
I don't even know where I like. Yeah, it's so weird. It's just so weird to see. It's like we're on a reality show.
We're on an all-time reality show where fucking Judy Bloomberg and Donald
Black
Pence
Donald Trump
and a black Donald Trump.
fucking Acoin. Dude, imagine Akon dropping 500 million Acoin to become president of the United States of Africa.
Dude, he'd fucking send it, and he would fucking get it. You know why? Because no one else got money in Africa. They don't have that much. They don't have 500 million A-coins to spend. And then, you know what, dude? Fucking Judy Bloomberg, fucking Judy. Justice Judy, Judge Judy is going to be fucking rolling around in the streets of fucking Akon City being like, that's Crip walking. Give me my... Get my fucking A-coin, boy. And Black Donald Trump, a.k.a. Akon's like, you got it, boy. Let's go. Fuck, man.
What the fuck, dude?
All right, well,
All right,
that's,
well, this was a painful episode.
This was a painful episode, but thank you for sticking it through.
We got to do it. We have to do it. We have to just stick it out. I mean,
Yeah.
This is episode 13. We knew it was going to be unlucky.
We know the fault was going to be in our stars.
Dude,
you know?
I am so pissed. And if you're listening to this and I spliced it, this might make no sense to you. But we talked about superstition. We talked about episode 13 and like fucking spilling the rum and coke. And then all of a sudden we're like, whoa, black cats. And then we're like, fuck, man, superstitious. But you're never going to hear that part unless I put it in.
And that's fine. I don't know. We'll release bloopers at some point of you fucking spilling that rum and coke all over your computer, and we're going to meme the fuck out of it, dude. So make sure you subscribe to us on whatever audio platform you are listening to, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever the fuck you want to do. Go ahead. Give us the support that we need so we don't feel like this during the podcast.
I know, dude.
So we don't feel so low energized and defeated after fucking so many mistakes. But we're
Dude,
gonna be,
it was like 5 mistakes in a row.
Yeah.
It was literally,
it's the 13th episode, dude.
You guys didn't go and subscribe to our channel. They were like, fuck, man, we feel so defeated. Let me spill rum and coke all over my fucking laptop.
dude, we had to. And now we're going, fucking 11, 13 we're going to. And we usually end at fucking 9. But you know why we're doing it? Because we got to fucking...
For you people.
Yeah, dude. The soy boys got to give it to
torn
the fucking
folks.
torn folks.
Yes.
Exactly, dude. The soy boys give it to the torn folks. The torn folks go back and they subscribe to the YouTube channel or whatever the fuck they're listening to this on. We love you. I don't even know if we have a fucking outro, but we're just going to send it, dude. We will see you soon. Don't sing, dude. Don't sing.
I'm going to sing.
It's 11:13.
What do you want?
Don't sing.
Very superstitious. I spent 500 million.
No, I'm not singing.
And then I came in fourth place.
It's too fucking late.
And I became Justice Judy. Dude, imagine if Mike Bloomberg just becomes Justice Judy, dude.
Dude, I'd fucking
Judy Justice.
I'd watch it, dude. Yeah, all he would have to do is spend as much as he did in his campaign into the fucking net worth of Judy Justice, and we'd be all set.
Convict music.
We're like ducks, dude. We're fucking ducks because we're just going to let the water roll off our back. We're going to let the rum and Pepsi roll off our back, and then we're going to get into it, and then we get into it, and then we're 50 minutes into the podcast, and the computer shuts down.
It goes, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Okay. Ooh. You want me to get into my rant?
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
This computer gives us a fucking sad face emoji to say, sorry.
We're restarting right now.
Were you streaming?
So
let us restart your computer. So without further ado, this
welcome
is
to Torn Between Two Brothers.
And I'm going to say right now, I'm going to give you a PSA right now because we're back, we're home, we're here, baby. The PSA is please subscribe
to our YouTube channel.